We'd like to tell you a story. It's a story of giving. How one woman led her family to turn a terrible circumstance into a community triumph. An effort that has spanned generations and decades. A movement that is changing the lives of children and families all across the region. This is the story of the Wolfson Children's Hospital Women's Board. When Ray Martin was pregnant with her twin girls, she was filled with the excitement and anticipation of any young mother. But the babies were born prematurely, and one of them, Abby, died 8 days after birth. The reason? There was simply no hospital in Jacksonville equipped to fully handle the needs of critically ill newborns.
It was just a bunch of us girls that got together. You know, the good Lord does it His way.
Ellen Cavert and her friends started a group that would raise money to meet the needs of Jacksonville's children. Decades later, the Wolfson Children's Hospital Women's Board has raised more than $30 million, funding projects including these NICU isolates for Wolfson's smallest patients, this kids' care transport unit, emergency department renovations, research, and many other special hospital needs. Wolfson's president, Michael Aubin, says the Women's Board isn't only unique, but critical to addressing the ongoing needs of the hospital. In fact, he'd heard of the Women's Board before even arriving in Jacksonville.
When I was at my last hospital, we were looking at successful fundraising and support organizations, and somebody mentioned the Women's Board. And so I actually dispatched somebody up here to take a look at one of their events, the Art and Antique Show, which historically had been an incredible event that people would hear about. And my people returned and said, it is not possible to recreate the Women's Board.
With two signature fundraising events, the Florida Forum and the Arts and Antique Show, the Women's Board has succeeded in making children's health and well-being a community-wide concern. This is not an organization of women content to sit on the sidelines.
It's a long-term understanding of the mission of the hospital and what we're trying to accomplish.
Grace Martin Sarber, the Women's Board's 16th president, is Ellen Cavert's granddaughter.
You know, we were raised, Granny was raised, Mom was raised, I was raised with the understanding and the belief that to whom much is given, much is required. And it's not about what we can do as much as it is what just needs doing and what the children need. And when I go up there and I get to see the children who are touched and blessed and whose lives are changed, and I see the equipment that we've been able to purchase, and I know what that's doing, it's incredibly meaningful. Wolfson Children's Hospital does not turn any child away, regardless of whether their family can pay or not, making our donations, our contributions that much more meaningful and significant.
Don Wolfson's grandfather, Samuel Wolfson, founded the hospital and says the Women's Board's goals align with Wolfson's overall mission, for more reasons than many may even know. The hospital itself was also created from the tragedy of losing a child, Samuel Wolfson's little boy.
My Uncle Percy died in the lap of one of my grandfather's sons because he couldn't get adequate health care. That hurt him immensely. And that is where I believe the gist of helping children was born. When I come in these doors today and I look around and I see all the wonders of what has come about because of the Women's Board, it's overwhelming. And my grandfather in his wildest dreams could never have envisioned what it has become.
And so this story is an ongoing one, no end in sight, because for the Cavert family, their story has become one for the entire community, where each Women's Board member can write her own chapter.
Well, I think Mother is very much a visionary, and it started with Mom, but it was very, very much a shared dream. And every single woman who has come to share the dream has given of herself. And that's what's made it work.
At the end of the day, they allow us to do the things that we dream about doing for kids. And we get to live out our dreams and get the kids what they need. And they make those dreams possible.
Everybody owned the dream, and 400 strong now, it's everybody's dream.